Caldwell, Judy. Today, y'all, I am going to make for you guys the one pot crock pot Olive Garden chicken and pasta meal. Now, I'm going to add the stuff that they put in, but I'm going to put in some more stuff because I like my food seasoned and spicy and just, I like it with a good taste, okay? And I'm not going to use a crock pot. I'm going to use a cast iron, I can never call the name of this thing. What is the name of this thing? Dutch oven. Dutch oven. I'm going to use my Dutch oven. Okay? Let me put a pair of gloves on. Okay? I have already washed my chicken. I've already cleaned my chicken. And, what did I clean it with? I cleaned it with lemon juice. Okay, I were interrupted. I video from my phone, so whenever somebody calls on my phone, it just knocks me off. So, I'm back with you. I am going to put, I did tell you what I cleaned my chicken with. I cleaned my chicken with lemon juice and salt, okay? Now let it sit and soak a minute, and then I scrub it around and whatever. Okay, I'm going to put the chicken breast in. I've got 4 really big chicken breasts. That was my daughter on the phone. I'm trying to find my crock pot. That's why I'm doing it in the Dutch oven, because she's got my crock pot. And I've been calling her all morning long, and she hasn't been answering. Finally, she want to answer. Okay? Then we're going to put the Olive Garden Italian signature Italian dressing. Trying to get y'all out of that glare. I'm going to put that in. I should have had all this stuff opened up, because it takes me forever to open something. There it goes. Okay. And I did have a little in the refrigerator. Let me use that first. The one I had in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm going to drop it down in there. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this. Okay. Then I'm going to put black pepper. Let me get you a little closer. There we go. Black pepper. And we're going to add 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. I had this at Olive Garden one day, and it was good, but it didn't have enough seasoning. So I'm going to add more seasoning to mine. Okay. We're going to put it in there, like so. Then we're going to add Parmesan cheese. You can add the dry Parmesan cheese or the grated Parmesan cheese. Whatever Parmesan cheese you want to add. Okay? And that's it. That is the way a lot of people prepare it. And then they put it in the oven. But I am going to add flavor. I'm going to kick it up a notch. Okay, I'm going to add onion powder. I'm going to add chicken flavor bouillon, the powder. Now, I looked for my chicken flavor, and I couldn't find it. I got so many seasonings here, there, and everywhere, and I couldn't find it. So I said I'm going to go ahead and use the bouillon cube, the powdered bouillon cube. Okay. I don't know how much I added. I just shook a little bit in there. Okay. Then I'm going to wake it up a little bit with Slap Your Mama. Until again you add to your tasting, to your liking, your flavors. Then I'm going to add garlic salt. Then I'm going to add ranch powder. Just a little bit. And now I will be adding, I'll add the butter after I put the pasta in. And I don't like that glare. I'll be adding the butter after I put the pasta in. Okay? And now we're going to cook this for 4 hours in the oven. I think I have everything in there. It'll cook for 4 hours. Actually, you're supposed to use a crock pot. But like I say, one of my girls done walked away with my crock pot and hadn't bought it back. So we're going to put this in the oven for about 4 hours. And I'll be right back with you. I will be back. But until then, the 4 hours, I'm going to run over here and see my Uncle Ralph. Ralph McKinney, here we come. We're going to stand outside. We're going to social distance. We're going to stand outside. My sister wants to see my uncle. So we're going to go over there and knock on his door, and he'll probably stand in the doorway, and we will stand way far out in the yard. That's my mama's brother. Okay? So we'll be right back. Okay, guys. I'll let it sit in the oven for about 2 hours. And I turned it down low. I put it on about 250. And now I'm forking the chicken. You don't want to fork it too little. You want to leave it sort of chunky, because you are going to put it back in the oven. It's going back in the oven. Okay? And I have one more thing I'm going to put in there before I put the noodle in, because the flavor is great. The flavor is really great. And I'm tweaking it. I don't like the plain Olive Garden crock pot meal. I like it with a lot of flavor, okay? Okay? And I'm going to put a can of cream of chicken in. You don't have to put this in yours. The reason why I'm doing this is because I like a lot of flavor in my food. Okay, giving a quick little stir around. Okay. All right. And that's what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to put my noodles and butter in, okay? Okay, I'm adding butter. And I'm going to add the fettuccine noodle. I decided I didn't want to add this noodle, the rotini noodle. So I want to put the fettuccine noodle in. And give it a good stir around. And I'm going to add just a little mozzarella cheese. Because I am going to add more. But I'm going to add it at the very end. Mozzarella cheese. Well, I'm going to go ahead and add all the cheese at one time. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay? Because I parboil the noodle. I let the noodle sit in the water for about maybe 5 minutes. Okay? And I'm going to stick it back in the oven long enough to get the noodle done. Okay? And I'm going to put some parsley flake on top. I don't have it on hand, but I'm going to empty a little parsley flake on the top to give it some color. Okay? Okay, guys, here's my Olive Garden 1-pot chicken meal. And I'm going to fix up a plate. It's looking so good. I'm getting ready to fix up a plate and show you what it looks like, okay? So I will be right back. Okay, y'all, this is that 1-pot crock, 1-pot meal by Olive Garden. And I'm fixing to give it a taste. It is hot too. Let me see if I can. First I need to give y'all a bite, okay? Here's y'all bite. Woo! Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is good. Really good. And I've got the fettuccine noodle. Yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. This is so good. Yes. Subscribe and like and comment to my 1-pot Olive Garden meal. Chicken meal. You're really supposed to cook it in a crock pot. But I use that Dutch oven over there. And this is really delicious. Really delicious. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Cheesy. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Got the right seasoning on it. Mm-hmm. Gotta be humble. Stay blessed. And y'all have a good day. Yes, yes, yes. This is really, really good. I'm fixing to leave y'all. Give y'all one more bite. I'm leaving y'all. And I'm saying one thing. You ain't got to go home. But you got to get out of here. Yes. Mm.